This is the plaintiff, Lisa Punda. She says she rented her condo to the defendants and is suing them because they ruined her floor. Seems they used the wrong type of product on her laminate floors, thinking they were wood, causing irreversible damage. She's suing for $2,724.03, the amount for her damaged floor. These are the defendants, Antoinette Prevetti and Paul Ponzo. Antoinette says the minute she looked at the plaintiff the first time they met, she knew she was going to be trouble. That said, she was told the floors were made of wood by the plaintiff, was given a specific product to use by her, and did exactly as she was told. The only reason the plaintiff's suing them is because she doesn't have their security money to return to them. They're accused of flooring their landlord. The defendants have filed a countersuit for $5,000 for damaged furniture and sickness due to a flood which caused mold.
Okay, Lisa Punda?
Yes.
You are suing your former tenants Antoinette Prevetti and Paul Ponzo for $2,427.03. You say the estimate to repair your floor minus the security deposit of $1,300 that you've already kept. So you're saying you were damaged by almost $4,000 by something that they did. You have a counterclaim against your former landlord for $8,000. Of course, your statutory max is $5,000 for the return of the security deposit, some damaged furniture, and aggravation for having to live with mold. Let's start with your case first. What happened?
Hi. I've always enjoyed their company as being their landlord. They've always been good tenants, except when all their stuff has moved out after 2 years. The floor wasn't in the condition, nowhere near what it looked like when they started living there. It was a brand new floor.
Okay. When had you put in the floor?
In 2006, but it was
And
vacant
what kind of
for a
floor
very
was
long
it?
time.
So it wasn't brand new. It was 4 years. They
It's-
just moved out, right?
Yes.
They lived there
there
2 years.
Right.
So the floor was 2 years old when they got it. And according to you, they did the damage to the floor, which is what? How was the floor damaged?
Well, I have the product she left there. I gave her a thing of this for laminate, and this is for hardwood floor.
Okay.
And you can't use hardwood floor cleaner on a laminate. I also have a bill from the person at Don Joe's Maintenance who tried to fix the problem, but it was to no avail. He
Okay,
couldn't
so
fix
you
it.
gave her a product, and the product that you gave her was
Wasn't this
for
one.
laminate.
It was
Then
for laminate.
you found, after she moved out, she left behind a jar of that, a bottle of that, and that stuff is for real hardwood floors.
And that's why there was so much buildup. I have pictures.
Can I see the
before and after.
Okay.
These are before pictures.
Okay.
That's before he came.
The before
The
pictures were taken when?
About 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks after they left.
Okay.
'Cause I
But
was-
before what? These are before and these are after. Usually there's an event.
Oh,
It's
I'm
in between.
sorry. Before the man came to try to remedy the problem.
Okay.
Okay.
So, but how are they going to be any different if the guy didn't remedy the problem? Did he clean?
He did. To no avail could he do it.
So what you want to show me is that the before and after look alike.
Just clean, but it didn't get rid of the buildup. He couldn't do it. He said in order to do that, you would have to soak it, but you can't soak laminate. It's not real wood. It would all get buckled and just come off. It would just come off the foundation.
Okay, what happened here? She says you're using the wrong product and it caused a buildup of what? Product?
The product,
Yeah,
exactly.
okay, go ahead.
I
It
used
can't
what
come
she told me
off.
to use.
Which
she
is?
told me to use Orange Glow.
Which orange glow?
Exactly what the bottle she has there.
Okay, but is there, she claims there's an orange glow for laminate and there's an orange glow for wood.
The other wood one, the other floor, I'm a housekeeper by trade. The other one is like $10. It's for hardwood floors. That one's like $3 or $4, and that's for laminate floors.
Oh, okay, so but can I see the bottle you brought out? So you're
not
saying the
laminate.
bottle that she brought out is in fact for laminate?
This is not
If that's the
laminate.
one
Okay,
that
just
I
hand it
saw.
over.
This is under my sink.
Hold on, don't talk to each other directly.
I'm not talking.
I was talking to her when I said that. Okay, she says this is what you left under the sink.
No, well, I didn't leave that. I didn't leave nothing in the apartment
Yes,
at
you
all.
did.
Not even
Okay.
one thing.
I have something else of hers. that she
What else
left.
do you have?
Well, because we had to do painting for some damages on the walls. I have pictures of that too.
Now,
And she
what do you
left-
have of hers that she
And
left
she
on?
left this in the
On
kitchen.
top
What
of
is
the
it?
refrigerator.
An attitude adjuster.
Yeah,
What's
she left
that?
that.
For my daughter, it's just
What, you
a
hit her
little-
with it?
It was on, no.
Wait, what do you mean for your daughter? I don't know what
We
you
just,
mean.
her father brought it for her, teasing her. They
Oh,
went
how old's your
somewhere.
daughter?
17.
Okay.
That was on top of the refrigerator.
It was on
I
top of the
guess I forgot
refrigerator,
it,
so you
yeah.
didn't notice it.
Or
Did you
I
leave
fell
anything
behind,
else?
Maybe.
Did you leave anything else in the apartment?
No.
Okay.
I'm also the third person to use Orange Glow on the floors. There was a tenant before me that used them, and she used the Orange Glow also. I have 2 letters. I have a letter from her husband stating that she used Orange Glow. And
Her
there's-
husband?
Yeah, her husband, ex-husband.
Oh, okay. Now that
And,
makes more
They're not
sense.
divorced.
And, well, whatever.
Her ex-husband, you have a letter from her ex-husband. How did you get a letter from her ex-husband?
Well, we kind of made a deal. He wanted the lease from me for the 2-year lease he asked me for the lease prior to her suing me, and I told him no because I didn't want to be involved in it.
Because you guys were going through a divorce?
Yeah, and I didn't want nothing to do with that, so I told him no. But then after I got sued, I said, you write me a note saying that she used Orange Glow, and so I was told to use Orange Glow. Same thing,
How
the
does he know
truth.
what you were told? How
He was
credible
there.
is that note? Oh my gosh!
He was there.
Look at the circumstances under which that note comes to you. How much stock do you think I would put in that
Well, I
note?
gave him the
I'll
lease.
tell you what, I write whatever you want me to say, so long as you give me the lease. Oh, that's
Well,
credible.
We made a deal. I wasn't going to give it to him, though, so, I used the Orange Glow she told me to use, this spray bottle. It might be that,
Okay,
I'm not sure.
going to show you this. Where'd the spray bottle go? I'm going to show you the spray bottle. Is that the one you
Let me
used?
see, there's a whole bunch of different ones, so. Yes, this is the one.
Okay,
You
that
can
one
use
the
that on
front said-
laminate
now, okay,
floors.
here's- hand it over. That says hardwood floors in front, but you're saying
Yeah,
it
but
says
it's
you can use it on
They
laminate?
call it hardwood laminate. They
Okay.
they
Does
call
it say it
hardwood
can be
floors.
used in the back? I saw you reading the back. Does the back
Yeah.
say laminate?
No, it says oiled or hard or real
Okay, so you
hardwood.
agree this is the one that you were using?
Yes, but
Okay.
I have something else to tell you. Lisa had a flood in the house due to her neglect of not fixing a leak that I asked her to fix from the day I moved in. The flood caused a humongous mess in the house. The guys came in, ripped the sheetrock, wet grout, tile work, grinded it all into the floors, all over the place, made a mess. And she saw it, knows it was like that. I said, Lisa, look at this, look at the floors.
So you're saying the construction debris from
I said
fixing
if
the
there's-
leak?
if there's
Take a look at
any-
these pictures, because there are a lot of damages to the floors.
If there are any imperfections, it's from what they did
Okay.
for 2 days. That's all from the guys.
Link this up for me. How do you prove that using this ruined your floors?
This is the man that tried to remedy the problem.
Okay, it's a maintenance company,
Right.
and the maintenance company writes here in pen, floor should be replaced. Is he going to replace it? Does he
No,
do that kind of work?
He cleans, no, he's
Okay,
not a floor man.
he just cleans.
No, he
Your
just
All right,
cleans.
no,
Rose-
floor cannot be stripped
machine.
and should be replaced. Floor has damage from liquid wax. Floor is laminated product and should not be waxed. How do I know if this guy knows what he's talking about? I don't know anything about him. Because I got to tell you, the pictures that I see, they don't show wax buildup, which is, I guess, hard to show in
He
a
said
picture.
that
What they
is-
show is like scratches and stuff like that that have to do with the construction, like they said.
Right.
Scratches aren't an issue.
That's right.
Scratches aren't an issue.
No,
you like the
not for
scratches.
me.
You just don't like the wax buildup.
Scratches
You
could be
live with
taken-
all those scratches. Just
They
a
could be
sec.
taken
You
care of.
live with all of these scratches. They don't bother you whatsoever. It's the wax buildup that bothers you. But the scratches and all this, all that, that's all just fine and hunky dory. You just want the wax buildup taken care of. Okay, I
He
got it.
couldn't do it. This is part of it, though.
Okay, let me just ask you a question. You have $1,300 security deposit, right? And you kept that.
$13.75.
$13.75, and you kept that. Now, you also had a problem, though, with the walls, you said.
Yes.
Okay, and what happened there?
3 out of 5 rooms. The living room walls and the kitchen were fine.
According to this, you ended up paying $698 to
Plus-
paint the place,
plus
plus
the
another
su-
$162.62.
for the
Now, can you
supplies.
show me how it's their fault that you had to do that? Show me the pictures
Oh,
of
okay.
what they did wrong that means they should pay for that.
This was Danielle's room.
Danielle is who, your teenage daughter?
My daughter.
Yes. These are Danielle's room.
What does she have here? Those gummy things to hang up posters or
Yeah,
something, or what does she
they
have?
actually-
What does she have around the closet door? I guess.
It was an actual,
Oh, no.
That was Velcro. You know?
Yeah, why? Why does she have Velcro
Because
there?
we wanted to close that room off and make it a bedroom. It was actually a dining room.
And Lisa told us to leave that there.
I'm sorry, what did you have there?
I had a piece of
The Velcro,
foam.
was it holding what?
A piece of foam board about an eighth of an inch thick.
When we put it
I mean,
up, she
doesn't your
said
lease
that.
say that anything you do, you're going to undo when you leave? Your lease says that, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Did you guys spackle the holes before you left?
Yes.
Yes.
But you didn't have the paint? You didn't paint?
No, we didn't have that paint.
You have a counterclaim against her for the security deposit for the cost of a large wood bedroom dresser, small wood table, and long wood table. Why does she have to pay you for that?
This is all the stuff that happened in the flood.
All right, so what is it you want to counterclaim her $2,300 on?
For all my furniture that got destroyed.
Because your furniture is destroyed?
And
Show me
because
pictures
of the way I
destroyed
lived
furniture.
after that. Because of the way I lived after that, Your
No,
Honor.
no, no, wait. We'll get to that in a second. That's
Show
the
her the
third
pictures.
part. I'm on part
Okay.
2, which is all $2,300
All right.
of furniture was destroyed.
give her
Let me
Show
just give
me
you the furniture.
$2,300 of furniture destruction. Okay, this would be the bottom of the furniture that shows that it's rotted. This would be the back, which shows me the, no offense, but the quality of the furniture. It's sort of
Not the
pressboard
greatest, but
stapled.
it was new.
No, but okay. I don't see how it would even cost $2,300 in its heyday. You know, did you ever, in the 2 years from the time of the flood, because that happened pretty much upon moving in, right?
No,
From the time of the flood to the time you moved out, did you ever say to her, by the way, you owe me for this furniture?
No,
Right. Okay. When did you say that? When she had the audacity to sue you?
you got it.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So this is just sort of like you're throwing
When
it
the
in like the
flood
kitchen
happened,
sink.
I had 9 months left on my lease, so I couldn't go nowhere. But she also did.
Sure you do. If you can't live there because part 3 of your lawsuit, the mold is causing sickness and aggravation to the tune of $4,200 and health problems, yeah, you can move out in the middle of your lease. Tell me about that.
There was bugs all in the house because of the mold and the smell.
Can you prove there was mold?
I had to clean it myself.
Is that a no to my
Yes,
question?
no.
Okay, I'm going to take a short recess.
All rise. So should this plaintiff get money for a new floor?
No, absolutely not. Did
Why?
she make the scratches?
No, well, she's not even accusing the defendants of making the scratches.
No, that's ridiculous.
She's saying there was a wax buildup, therefore they should pay.
She shouldn't have to pay for it.
For what?
Because she didn't cause any scratches.
Clearly didn't cause any scratches. Is it enough that there's a wax buildup? Should they have to pay because of a wax buildup?
No way. The floor was already damaged before that, so she's not responsible.
Exactly. You're waxing over damaged floor going inside the courtroom.
Number 1, no, you cannot use Orange Glow hardwood floor everyday cleaner on laminate. That is incorrect. So if this, in fact, is your line of work, you are not very good at it, okay? That's 1. 2, I don't know what it is that she told you to use. I doubt she told you to use hardwood floor because she knows she put in laminate, okay? Number 3, you don't have to replace the floor. There's a way to take that off. It just takes a long time to go ahead and get that residue off. So when I look through all of the evidence that's in front of me, and I see the painting that I don't believe is wear and tear, and the parts of the floor that you will have to now pay somebody to try to get the residue. See, I'm not stupid. There's scratches all over the floor that you say, she has not blamed you for scratches. So there must be something to this theory of yours that the construction debris was a debacle. Okay, and that they weren't careful, because not once has she said she scratched up that floor. All she's talked about is the residue. How it is that the scratches don't bother you, but the residue does, I don't think that's sincere. I don't think that that's legitimate, all right? But, yeah, if there's residue because you used the wrong thing, then you got to pay her for what it's going to cost to take the residue out and pay somebody to do that. So what I find is that you owe her $1,000, of which she already has $1,375. So the net judgment in this case is that you're going to return to her $375 that I find you don't have a right to keep. On your counterclaim against her, your net judgment is $375. And on your claim against her, $1,000 that you already have and not the rest of the money. That's my verdict. Good luck, folks.
Well, let's find out if the plaintiff is satisfied with what she comes out of the courtroom with. Come on in here. Step right over here, okay? Here, come over here. Wait a second before you start talking. Right over here, okay? Back up a little bit. Tell me. What were you saying?
There was no mold. I put that carpet down all by myself with no help from anybody.
After the whole flood, you're saying there was no mold there?
I
No
did it all
mold
by
after the flood?
myself. I offered to put them in a hotel, and they said no.
How about your ex-husband giving her some evidence against you there?
There was no real evidence. There's no evidence.
In your truly owned
The-
unit.
the-
What are you pulling out of your pocket here?
This is the Moldex. I've used it. I'm allergic to mold. This is why it
You always
won't.
keep-
happened.
She didn't get
You
paid
take that
for
with you
it
everywhere?
because that
There was
baloney.
absolutely
Okay, girls,
no
right down this way. Okay, girls. Head right down there, okay. All right, step on in here. You have a big smile on your face. Plan to use that attitude adjuster out here on somebody?
Maybe.
Okay, what about the outcome here?
I used the orange glove because she told me to use the orange glove.
Yeah, you're the professional.
what
The
she
judge
told me to
even said
use.
you're not very good if you didn't know.
Well, you got to do what she told you to do, wouldn't you?
No, I would do what I knew was right if
She
I was a
told-
professional.
Well, there's-
Since you're asking, why didn't you?
I did what she told me to use on
Harvey?
the floors.
Okay, you know, when you move into a place, you should really establish in writing what kind of cleaning products you use to clean the apartment that you rent. You will avoid disputes like this if you do. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.